Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Appalachian Eclectic. I'm Aaron. That is Copper. And Christmas is closing in. So if you guys remember this video, it's coming back this way, man. Oh, it's going the wrong way. Where we cut the big Christmas tree next to the Best Mountain farmhouse last year, and it's been over a year ago, and it got dangerously close to hitting the house. Anyway, it was one of Papa Hugh's, when he was a little kid, a Christmas tree that got planted and then was going to hit the house. Eventually got too big, and so we cut it down, and I had saved the logs out of it, and we started with the log about like this, and I thought it'd be fun to turn some bowls out of it, so we still had a piece of the history from the farm. And this is the one that I have so far. It was roughly about the same shape as that, real good size. What I wasn't really expecting is the Fraser fir, the sap was literally like a river. My hair was matted down like a hard hat. There was sap dripping down a lathe. It took me a day to clean everything up. So I think that this bowl we started on is going to be the only bowl to come out of the Christmas tree. And fittingly enough, it's going to be a Christmas present for Papa Hugh. It's been drying it's been probably about 2 months now. I think it's going to be dry enough to turn without too much sap. So we're going to go finish turning it now that it's had a chance to dry. And I've got some maybe interesting stuff planned for it to make it a really cool Christmas present. All right, let's go in here to the lathe and get to work. So you can see I already put a tenon on here, and this is my chuck that is going to hold this bowl. I've had it drying for a few months now because once I got it thin, as the wood dries, it's going to move. So it's not going to be round anymore. So I'm going to have to put it back in the chuck, and I'm going to have to get it round again, and then we will be able to get it turned and finished up. All right, so one of the reasons that this bowl's so thick is for that movement. When I turned it to let it dry, I turned it about 1.5 inches thick. So now I can turn it down and get it to a better thickness. All right, we've got a good start on it. You can see there's still places where there's some tear out because of this wood being soft. This is going to be a undertaking in sanding. I've got it roughed in, and then there's cracks and voids and whatnot. So we are going to go ahead and take this up. I'm going to put a coat of sanding sealer on it. That's going to help really smooth a lot of the sanding and whatnot out. And with this being a soft wood like a pine, it's a fir, a lot of times they don't take stain. And this one may or may not get some special treatment. I'm not sure yet. So we're going to go ahead and put some sanding sealer on it, and that's just going to help speed up the finishing process. So let's go up there and do that in a few hours. We'll come back down here and get started back on it. All right, so the Christmas bowl, that's what I'm calling it, has been sanded, or has not been sanded. It has dried since the last time. Now we are about to sand it and get it looking good. So let's get after it and see what is going to come out of this. Okay, everybody, well, here we are, and I didn't record all the sanding, but we are a couple hours into sanding, and this thing looks really good. I had other plans for this being a Christmas bowl, I'm not gonna lie. Part of it was to mess with Papa. He's not a huge fan of the epoxy and stuff, so I was going to do red and green epoxy and all the cracks for him, since it was a Christmas tree, Christmas bowl. But I wasn't expecting the bowl to quite turn out this good, and I also wasn't expecting the hassle of turning the Fraser fir. Thought I'd be able to turn more. Not going to. Too huge of a mess. So with this one turning out so great, I think I'm just going to use some friction polish we're going to polish this up and make it something that's actually really going to be nice and an heirloom instead of more of a gag gift for Papa. So that's going to be the last little part of this, and yes, he'll be able to see his Christmas present early on the channel, but probably won't give it to him until Christmas Day. So I'm really excited to get this thing some good light after I get this friction polish on and see just how good it's going to look, because I think it's going to be pretty nice. All right, well, here goes nothing. Alright, so we just put on some paste wax since I did a friction polish, and now we are going to give this wax, I'll put a little bit more on, I can't help myself. We're going to give it about 10-15 minutes to harden and dry. We're going to come back, turn it on the lathe before we take it off, and see how shiny we can get it. Then we'll cut our tenon off, and this Christmas present will be in the books. All right, we've let our wax dry, and let's see how it shines up. That is looking pretty good. You see how shiny it is. One thing I really like, you see the sunburst, you see how shiny and the light plays on this. Wasn't really expecting that, but pretty phenomenal. So let's go over here to the bandsaw and let's cut our tenon off, and finish the bottom. But be time for bed. All right, so I brought this thing up here a little bit better light, where everybody could see it. And here is finished product. Pretty nice. It's about 14 inches across and about 8 inches high. And yeah, it's still hard to get pictures. I might have to wait till tomorrow and do this again. But you can see it's shines real good and it's pretty. And I think it'll make a good Christmas present. All right, well, that's going to end this video. But don't worry, I'm going to take it outside in the morning and get some good video in natural light so that you guys can see just how good it turned out. So that'll be the last thing. Other than that, thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share, because you can see I've got lots of projects going on, lots more downstairs, not just bowls, tables. We got some waterfalls lined up, all kinds of stuff here. It is eclectic. I hear Rascal, he's hollering. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and see y'all next time.